Plaintiff Lakeisha Green says the defendant is her uncle, and despite his past drug use, they were always close. Lakeisha claims after the defendant got into a verbal argument with her daughter, he assaulted both of them and knocked Lakeisha's teeth in. She's suing for a medical bill. Defendant Curtis Jones regrets what happened and admits he was wrong for arguing with Lakeisha's daughter. However, Curtis insists Lakeisha is the one who started swinging at him, so he defended himself, and unfortunately, she got hurt in the process.
Start with you.
Okay, Your Honor, my uncle and I, we have always had a good relationship. Despite his background with drug use, we definitely were always close, and I'm not sure if he may have had a relapse or something, judgment was clouded, but I couldn't believe the events that transpired with him, my daughter right here and I, where we got into a physical altercation.
When was this?
In October of 2010.
Now, you all have always gotten along prior to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir?
Sir,
Give
first
me
of
some
all,
background on your relationship with your niece?
yeah, first of all, I'd like to say I'm sorry for everything. And, Lakeisha and when an incident that happened with her daughter at her home, but what she didn't realize that happened was me and her daughter had some words there at the house.
All right, then. Let me get back to her. Go ahead, ma'am. You tell me what happened.
Okay, on a date, October, like I said, October 2010, my daughter called me. I wasn't at home at the time, but my daughter did call me, and she told me that my uncle had called her and was accusing her of stealing a camera from him. They had gone on a trip together. And I called and I spoke with him, and I was telling him she wouldn't do that. You know, she's not a thief. She wouldn't steal from you. And I have a couple cameras of my own, so what would be the reason for, her stealing? So anyhow, she called me back a little while after that, and she's upset. Irate, like, my Uncle Curtis just came around here. He cussing me out, calling me derogatory names, B's, and telling me F you and this, that, and the other. So I was at the nail shop. I left midway getting my nails done, and I went and got her, and we went to his house. And, I was like, Uncle, what's up? What's going on? Why were you disrespecting my child like that? And he just, got real defensive, and he, I disrespect you too, and this, that, and the third, that kind of thing. Pushed him back, because you in my face, I'm feeling threatened. You in my face that close, so.
It didn't happen that way.
I pushed him back, and he hit me. And causing, very severe damage to my teeth. And my daughter saw him hit me. So she jumped in, he hit her too and gave her a black eye. She was a minor at the time. And it was just a bad situation.
How did it break up?
I'm sorry.
How did it break up?
We stopped fighting. At that time, I called the police. I do have the copies of my police reports.
Sir, you tell me what happened.
Okay, Your Honor. First of all, me and her daughter got into a little altercation about the camera. I was wrong. I found the camera later. But the point of the matter was that I felt that she was being disrespectful, because when I asked her about the camera, she said, F me in the camera. So I say, okay. So I leave her house. I say, okay, I'll deal with you when I see your mama. So I left and went around to my house. Mm-hmm. Well, it could have been about 10 minutes later, she showed up at the door, her and her daughter. So what happened was...
Had you found your camera?
Yeah, I felt the camera.
Before they came?
No, I haven't felt the camera before they came. But
Go ahead.
I felt the camera later. Mm-hmm. After the incident, after everything happened, I found the camera later.
So they came to the house.
Apologized and this and that. But what happened was, me and her daughter got into a little altercation, and she, F me in the camera.
I got that part. They came to the house, and what happened?
She F me in the camera. So what happened was, I left, because I didn't want to get I didn't want to get no deeper with her about that. So I went home. Then they shows back up to my house. Mm-hmm. When it shows back up, they was on the porch. I come from behind my house, and Lakeisha say, well, was this and that what she said? She said, well, what's up? Why you this and that, disrespecting her and this and that, and then start swinging. So I'm reaching up, trying to hold her back. Saying, wait a minute, let me tell you. Before I could even tell her anything, she started swinging. My glasses went clean across my yard. They went clean across my yard, so I'm holding her back. Trying to hold her back, and she steady swinging, and, I did the best thing I could do. I tried to defend myself. She's clawing me around my neck. Her daughter jumped on my neck. I mean, what am I do? What am I do? I got about 600 pounds on my back.
You have any pictures of all these scratches you claim to have?
No, I didn't have no pictures, Your Honor. What happened was the police came and we found charges in Roanoke City. And what happened, we decided to drop them in the city. So a lot of my information I got rid of. I didn't know that you could countersue me.
You said we decided to drop them. Who filed the charges, sir?
She did.
Right.
And I filed.
Oh, you filed some against her also?
Against her too also.
All right, and who did the police believe?
When we went to court,
I don't know who they believe. All I know is
so you all did go to court?
We did go to court.
And who was charged?
We got it dismissed. No, because we talked about it. By this time, I had found out that he found the camera. He did apologize. And, Your Honor, I'm not the type to hold grudges. He apologized, and, you know, I forgave him for the incident, but, you know, our relationship, of course, it won't be the same as it was before. But
my point is, sir, they arrested you. You were the one charged.
No, I was never arrested, Your Honor.
You just don't know you were. Let me show you, sir. Let me show you. Class 1 misdemeanor, executed
Oh, Class 2, I was charged with a misdemeanor. Yes, sir.
Let's call an arrest, sir.
Okay, they call an arrest.
They charge you.
Well,
you may not have been taken in and handcuffed. But yeah, when you were charged, that's part of the arrest process.
Oh,
all right. So, and you weren't, or were you?
No, I wasn't.
Right. So she had it dismissed against you. And who is this?
That's me, and it's just showing like pictures of how my teeth were pushed up and back to get, you know, a lower view of how.
All right, was there and I see one, was your tooth knocked out?
No, I had to get them pulled out because they were pushed back and pushed up.
You have your dental expenses you're suing for?
Yes, I do. And also, we had...
You're trying to get some gold for your teeth. That's what you're trying to do.
I already have some.
I know. That's you trying to get you some more.
I already have some.
You just trying to get some gold.
We had an agreement. You know, I talked to him and told him...
trying to get some grills.
No, I don't want no grills.
So you down there to Paul Wall, get you some grills.
No.
Did he hit you all first, or you all hit him first, as he says?
Yes, he did. Yes,
he hit me first. When someone is doing this in my face, I don't know if you call that a hit or a mush or whatever you want to call it.
And you say they kept coming at you, sir?
They came around my house like bulls.
Okay, no.
They started charging me.
Right.
I couldn't get a word in there.
Thank you. And you wouldn't have been able to swing either.
Yeah, I barely could do anything.
No, you wouldn't have been able to swing if what you're saying is true.
Well, they was on me.
I know, and so if I were to believe that, sir, you wouldn't have been able to swing and hit them.
Well, Your Honor,
I think that they could overtake you if they came at you first. I believe you had to cold cock them. I mean, take them off guard and hit them in the face, as I see. If they were coming at you, sir, you wouldn't have been able to do all that. No, sir, that wouldn't have happened. I think you know that.
Well, Your Honor, you know,
no offense, but I just don't think you would have an opportunity to swing and box with them if they were assaulting you first. I think they would probably collapse onto you, perhaps throw you down, or back you up into the wall, and some other way restrain you from being able to swing at them. You wouldn't have been able to blacken her eye and bust her mouth up had they been coming at you first. No, sir, don't believe it. Probably debilitated her, as she says, by hitting her in her mouth. Then the young lady comes, her daughter, then you hit her and blacken her eye. She holds her eye, she holds her mouth, and then it's over. That's probably what happened. That's what I think happened. Anything else, sir, you would have been in bad shape. Anything, no offense, ladies, but, you know, real is real. He would not have been able to do all of that if you all really were coming at him. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. You're right.
Judgment for the plaintiff. I'm glad you say you're sorry. I believe they had these charges dismissed against you, and you were charged because the police, as I do, believed them over you, sir. $3,387. At least you apologized. I'm glad you did, but now you have to pay for the damages you caused. Good luck to you all. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Well, I'm glad it's over. We can put it behind. I love you, and
love you too. And I'm glad it's over with as well.
Everything be good with you. I love you, love you,
I
love
love you too.
Love you. Love you, love you, love you. He's my baby.
And all of this is over with, and everything is better. We're family, so we're going to stick together and we'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll get over it.